is there such a thing as being too niche? Now, we always hear people saying the riches are in the niches, and I personally completely agree. I find that if you're trying to target anyone and everyone, you literally don't know where to point the arrow. You don't know which pile of haystacks to look under for your needle. The more you know what specific group or individual group of people you're targeting, the easier it is for you to go after them, take out the telescope and absolutely plummet towards them. So let me give you a couple ideas. I've had this client here, Bev, focus on the niche of creating masks, and particularly animal masks, and wants to teach other people how to do that. This is a real niche and an excellent one at that. So well done, Bev. And no, it definitely is not too niche at all. So let me give you a couple of ideas. First of all, I obviously would be going to Google and typing in theatres and whatever other words there are for theatres in your town, then in your city, then in your state, then in your country, and virtual assistants can do this for you. Theatres in, and then target towns, cities and locations that you want to go after. Create yourself a massive Excel sheet or Google sheet, and then you can start reaching out to those individuals with a couple of different options. This could be with workshops that are online, so you don't even have to travel, or they don't have to cover your travel expenses. They could pick from you flying there, which of course they would need to be covering your travel and expenses for that. Also, you could consider doing some kind of coaching program over a period of a few months where you take them through every single stage. I don't know, from picking your animal, matching it with a mood or a style, color, textures, fixings, styles, whether it's full head, whether it's just eye masks, taking them through all those different options. Now, it's not just theatres, right? It's not just theatres that are going to use masks. I would also be reaching out to every single school, college and university in the world. Now, that's a lot of potential customers, because all of those have some kind of dance, drama, production or art type department within them. Yes, even those primary schools might be interested in bringing in guest presenters or speakers to help with art, theatre, dance, drama based educational programs. Alternatively, in that education space, it's not just the students that are your target customers, it's the teachers as well. In the education sector, all teachers have to conduct a certain number of CPD hours per year, continuous professional development. Yes, including the performance, dance and theatre type art-based instructors and teachers as well. So you could be providing training and instruction even in an area as niche as that can count towards those teachers' CPD hours. Now, on top of those markets for education, other people that want educators and experts like you are going to be people like festivals, big national events, groups that run and participate in things like Mardi Gras and Rio festivals and carnivals, cosplay, all of these different kinds of groups that are local, national and international in scale are going to need somebody like you to educate their organisers and even their participants to create the kind of products that you work with. Now, talking of art, there is also a huge market of the general public who love to do arts and crafts. And in fact, if you look on marketplaces like Udemy that has well over 40 million students, many of the arts categories are absolutely enormous. If you're teaching this mask creation as an art and craft, you really can make a huge amount of sales in those spaces. And if we're talking about just making money in general, don't forget that what you make for people to use also can be sold for people to look at and admire. Some people buy pieces of work like that quite simply to hang on the walls in their houses as artwork, decor in its own right. So being proactive and reaching out to all of these different groups, individuals and organizations is absolutely essential if you want to make any sales. But if you calculated up all of those opportunities, we are talking billions of potential people and indeed potentially income in those spaces as well. Now, I'm not promising you're going to make billions of dollars, but what we're saying here is when people say niche, they think, oh, there's only 3 people that might want me. No, there really are potentially billions of people that would want that service. It's just a case of getting out in front of them. So keep sharing your educational knowledge online, because of course, the second you go up online, you potentially have billions of people already straight there in front of you. Also, make sure that you're sharing behind the scenes stuff as well as the educational content. People love to see how you make things, and a lot of big creators, particularly artistic creators, make the most amount of their sales off of the back of showing how they made it. Artists sell most of their paintings online by showing the painting being painted in the first place. You can be doing exactly the same. So please don't think that there is any topic that is too niche. You can absolutely carve yourself a humongous shark-sized fish in a tiny pond if you just put yourself out there, be proactive, and start reaching out. Will you get people say no? Of course you will. Will you get people say it ruder than that? Yes, probably. Will you get people go, oh my gosh, this is exactly what we've been looking for and didn't know where to start, and boom, you're hired? Absolutely. The riches are indeed in the niches. Good luck. And if you really want to get this course out of your head and you want to create your courses, your coaching program, your memberships, and learn all of the different creative ways of marketing and launching and selling your courses once they're built, come and join my Concept to Course group coaching program. It only runs twice a year. I will help you plan it, make it, film it, edit it. I will help you stick it all up online, get all the tech working, and launch it and publish it. Even if you haven't got a clue what your topic is and you're as tech savvy as a potato, I've got your back. Come and join us at Concept to Course. I'll see you there.